This particular situation is a guy that's like a stepdad, and he feels as though when he steps into the role of a stepdad, he believes that the children should call him dad and not by his first name. So I just want to get you guys' opinion on this.
When I get married to a woman with kids, if the kids keep calling me Tuck or my name, my first name, that's disrespectful.
How?
Can I tell the her that them your kids?
Well, that's what you introduce yourself to them as. That's what they know you as.
No. It's on her to then change their pattern.
If y'all are married,
right?
What do you want them to call you?
Dad. You can't tell me to be a father to those kids and not be respected as one.
I
But you
agree
can't-
with it. So like when I
You
got
cannot,
married,
because if you believe that, I can say
you can
them
still
your
be
kid. So when we have kids of our own, I
You
can
still
treat
be
them differently,
respected.
right?
No, you can still be respected as a father figure and still be called by your name. Like my uncle, I called him Jay since I was a little baby, and my stepdad, I call him Tom because that's what my mom and him discussed.
That shit was
whenever we first
disrespectful.
met.
Just
No,
because
it
you
wasn't.
do it
That's
don't mean it
he
won't
didn't feel
disrespect.
like
Okay. So we teaching our kids to say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am to strangers, but we can't teach them to say,
No.
oh, that's dad right there to the that's taking
Now,
care of
that's
you.
your
Make that make sense. They can show more respect for a stranger than the person that actually
Well,
feeding
wait a
them.
minute.
Give me the duties without the title.
let me finish.
Don't give me the duties without the title.
You don't want the duties anyway, sir. Quit
He
playing.
doesn't. He doesn't.
Nah.
I think that the parents could come up with a name if you don't want them calling him by his first name. Come up with another name that's going to be comfortable. I keep thinking about that little white boy with the crying emoji that said, not emoji, but the meme. He said, "You're not my dad." Like that's what I keep hearing. Like, you're not my dad. Like, you can't force a child to call you that. And
That's
it
so
sounds like he
weird.
wants that right out the gate.
Yeah.
And it's like, but you're not developing any relationship, and you feel like just because you're with their mom, you're supposed to get that title. Like,
It's giving
I
you
think it's
agree with
therapy.
that hard.
It's exactly what Bonnie said. You don't want the responsibility because what he's stressing is the fact that he's actively participating as a father. Like that's the heavy load to him. And to me, I'm like, if they actually have a dad who's just not with their mom, why would they call you dad? That's weird. And it's what Bonnie said. He don't want the responsibility, and he just wants something in return. I'm like, I can't. Mm-mm.
It's given he want to be a problem and come in and exercise his authority.
Yes.
It's giving, where's your father, sir? Was he
You
there?
know,
That would have been a good. I wonder if they asked that question. I may have to go watch the whole thing to
he
see.
probably had a stepdad who was his actual. He probably didn't have a father figure outside of his stepdaddy, which is why he can't comprehend that fathers can still be active and not be with the child's mother.
And then it's just so many layers to that because the actual dad might feel disrespected that you sitting up there wanting his kids to call you dad. Like, what? And then you trying to relate that to yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir. Like, are you okay? That's not.
No, he's not.
Absolutely.
I saw
Like,
something on Twitter. It was Twitter and Instagram, and it was like, I think we as a collective Black folk need to end conversations in front of a camera. And low key, I was still laughing. I was like, hell yeah. And I was like, oh shit, except for us.
Right.
I was like,
hilarious.
except for us. Because some people be doing the most. I'm like, can we not? Can we not?
Yeah, for sure. They need to
I
stop
think-
the trolling on camera.
The truth of the matter is people with wayward ideals on life have always been able to scream it from the loudest mountaintops, whether we like it or not. It's so unfortunate. But I do love to take those opportunities to point out how crazy these people sound. It's the entitlement for me. The entitlement of feeling like you've earned some badge as a father simply because you are what? Not
Paying
being
bills.
mean. To me, not even really just paying bills, but what? Because you're accepting the fact that there's a child there. You're not ignoring him. You're not mistreating him. So the bare minimum is supposed to get you daddy like rights or
Right.
something. You're crazy. You're insane. And any
Absolutely.
woman who is in the vicinity should run in the opposite direction. Because if you feel like that about the kids, who knows what type of wayward, ideals you have for a woman. Girl,
say
run
that.
from him and the color in his beard. I keep telling y'all, you can't
Say
trust him.
that.
Hilarious. Okay.